In this video, we will discuss the simple procedure used to create new scenarios from existing projects and explore one of many capabilities of this feature in the Evaluate application. This feature will allow you to explore creative alternative strategies for your project while preserving your original or parent project. You will be able to adjust values in the new scenario in the same way you can manipulate values in the original project. To put it simply, it is an exact copy of the original that can be edited, saved, or deleted as its own project, but remains nested under the parent project. We begin on the project list page. To create a new scenario, simply hover your cursor over the project you wish to clone. For the purposes of this demonstration, we will create a new scenario for the project we created during tutorial number 1. Simply select New Scenario for tutorial number 1. Select Continue from the pop-up to proceed. Let's go ahead and rename this project tutorial number 3 and navigate to the next page. For this project, we will explore what effect lowering the ore production rate has on the project's economics. We will simply reduce the ore production rate by 25% and alter associated fields proportionally. Reduced production rates are known to lower initial capital expenditures but increase operating costs over the life of a mine. Let's discover if those changes balance out, create a more profitable project, or turn a profitable venture into a money-losing venture. Begin by entering 75% of the ore production rate, or 19,500 tons per day, in the appropriate field. Note that the application will automatically re-optimize your production fleet and alters the size and throughput of the processing plant simply by adjusting this value. Now enter 2.5 times this value, or 48,750 tons per day, in the waste production rate field. Finally, change the how many years in this phase field to 24 years. Notice that the unallocated resource counter reads 0 tons. Now, let's make sure we save these changes and go directly to the executive summary page and observe what effect the new production rate has made on the project's economics. If you recall from tutorial number 1, the project at its full production rate had a positive after-tax NPV of roughly 55 million USD at a 15% discount rate. Maintaining the discount rate and simply reducing the ore production rate by 25% caused the after-tax NPV to become negative by nearly 180 million USD. As we have discovered, lower production rates not only decrease initial capital expenditures and increase operating costs, they can also turn a profitable project into a money-losing venture. We now encourage you to continue exploring the abilities granted to you by the Scenarios feature of Evaluate. Investigate the effects of altering the stripping ratio, entering a joint venture, or explore increased blasting efficiency by reducing the feed size to the processing plant. You may be surprised at the effects seemingly minor changes at an operation can have on your project's economic potential. Note that the capabilities of this feature are further enhanced by the Applications Compare feature, which is described in tutorial number 6 of this series. We encourage you to continue viewing the videos in this tutorial series and try combining the Scenarios and Compare features. This concludes the demonstration of the Scenarios feature of the Evaluate application. If you wish to revisit this scenario at a later date, it can be found nested under the original project on the project list page. If you have any questions, please reach out to us at Mining Intelligence.